Hey there, Aquarius. Welcome or welcome back to Stars Aligned Oracle YouTube channel and Lucky Stars community. Cat Star here with your mid-June 2023 reading already. We are already at and or just past the middle of June 2023, 6 months and a half in. I can't believe it. Okay. As a reminder, my readings are for entertainment and are general in nature. They may or may not resonate for everybody, so please do take what is for you and leave what isn't. For those of you liking and sharing the videos, thank you so much. It does help others to be able to see these messages that might not otherwise. I also want to give a huge shout out to all of the new and returning viewers and subscribers and to the channel members. Thank you all so much for being here, for supporting me, supporting the channel, supporting the community. I truly appreciate each and every one of you. All right, mid-June. What in the actual WTF? How about that? Let's condense it down. Let's put it down a little bit there instead of using the full words, because we know YouTube doesn't like all that. Yeah, language, talk, that sort of thing. All right. I do hope that this month has been amazing for you. I have been getting this energy of somebody who has a lot to say. Somebody has a lot to say here in the last couple of weeks in June, Aquarius. So just be aware of that, whether that comes through within the reading or not. Just know that there is somebody around you that's got a lot to say, okay? Got a lot to say. Feels kind of gossipy, but, you know, sometimes we can gossip in the positive or the negative, right? So generally gossip is considered negative, but sometimes we talk about positive things as well. So however that comes through for you is going to be seen. It could be a little bit of both, but I just keep getting that energy that somebody's got a lot to say. I've got a lot to say. I've got so much to say kind of energy. Ooh, got a lot there. All right, let's take a look here. You've got don't let pride get in the way, full moon in Leo. Now we are going to have a full moon in Gemini coming out. So, interesting. A new romantic cycle begins. Yay. You're very close to achieving your goal, and nothing is set in stone. So we've got new moon in Libra here. We've got the gibbous moon, and we've got nothing is set in stone, mutable moon. So of these four, even though this don't let your pride get in the way energy is the first card out, this one is coming through as the most important. And if we look at these two, you're very close to achieving your goal and nothing is set in stone. The imagery and the coloring are very close, so that's coming through as these two being the ones. Why that is, I'm not really sure, but that is what is being highlighted to me here as I am doing the reading, as the message is coming through here, Aquarius. Okay, so we're going to keep that. We're going to put a pin in that for just a second, but there's something coming through. It may be that energy that we just talked about, that energy that somebody's got a lot to say. Some of you really need to make sure that you're not letting your pride get in the way, okay, or get in your way, that you are, whatever's happening, whatever's going on, it's like that energy of allowing for people to say whatever they need to say or to put out there, whatever they want to put out there, but knowing and or trusting that you don't really have to step in and say anything or defend yourself. If you choose to, of course, that's fine, but because the truth was always going to come out. The truth always comes out in the wash is what's kind of coming through here, Aquarius. So you don't have to really kind of get in and defend yourself. I mean, if you choose to, it depends on what the situation is or what the people are saying or what's happening or what's going on. But what is really coming through here is that the truth is going to be shown. The truth will come out. The truth will be exposed no matter what, Aquarius. And that you don't really have to step in, or you don't have to get into this prideful, huffy puffy place, right, and kind of sabotage or get in your own way. Lots of things can happen when we do that, right? We can begin to make ourselves kind of look like maybe something is true, or we can cause suspicion, or we can say things that aren't meant or are misconstrued or taken out of context, right? And so Spirit is saying for the rest of June here, really don't let pride get in your way, and specifically don't get in your own way, okay? However this is coming through for you, let's go ahead and get a couple of tarot cards on that. Now, we have a lot of decks out here. Not a lot, we just have the 4, but, ooh, wow, okay, upside down. Things have been upside down a lot lately here. Okay, we might not use them all. So you've got the 4 of Wands, the Keeper of Vessels, and the Moon. You see, so there's that Moon coming through here. There is some confusion, and or somebody is working to create confusion on your name, Aquarius, with that Moon energy. Somebody is like, you know what, I don't know what this is or where this is coming from. For somebody may be anxious, there may be some fear around something, I'm not sure. And this could actually be you that's doing this as well, Aquarius. That energy could be flipped around, but you know, somebody's trying to create some confusion on your name, and or you are. Make sure that you are staying out of fear, and or that you aren't allowing yourself to fall into illusion or disillusionment within this. Just let it kind of come out the way that it's meant to, okay? That really is what Spirit's bringing through for that this first row, or this first message. Now you've got the Keeper of Vessels coming through. Now this Keeper of Vessels, this is not one of the normal cards, but there is this energy of coming through, really staying within a heart space, right? Because this is the heart and you hold the key, okay? You hold the key. You are the one that is at the heart of this, Aquarius. You are the one that this is coming through for, or about, or to, or whatever. You are the one that really, really needs to stay in a heart space and not let yourself get into a place of creating something or allowing somebody else to create something in your name that is not true. Make sure you are staying out of your own way. Make sure that you are protecting your heart, Aquarius, but not putting yourself in a place where you need to get defensive, and or you need to step up or strike out in one way or another. Really, really know that you hold the key in all of this, that you hold the power, and that by kind of letting your pride get in the way, or by sabotaging, or by getting in your own way, or defending, or all of the things we've already talked about, that you are actually giving some of that power away, right? So you get to be that keeper of the vessel, keeper of your own heart, keeper of your own self, and know that the truth is going to come out, and that whoever potentially believes whatever this may be, or however, whatever, this person that's got a lot to say, I've got a lot to say, believe me, I got a lot to say, that they are not meant to be in or around you, but you hold the key to your own heart, okay? Overall and over above everything else. But also this could be coming through with this new romantic cycle as well. We're going to get into that in a second, because you also have that 4 of Wands energy coming through, and Spirit's kind of indicating that, yeah, that message goes here, but these also go here. So these are going to be split, these two, the Keeper of the Vessels and the 4 of Wands. So we're going to move into that now with that. A new romantic cycle begins, new moon in Libra. So some of you are really moving into this space, into this place of somebody else kind of having the key to your heart. Either that, or you are gaining the key. You're the keeper of the vessel for somebody else's heart here during this time, Aquarius. Somebody is coming in, for those of you that are single, that is really, really making your heart skip a beat, and or putting you in the space of your heart melting. Kind of cheesy, but that's what's coming through here. Okay, you also have that 4 of Wands, so there's a lot of celebration, a lot of joy, and you have that potential for wedding bells. This new romantic cycle beginning. Now, a new romantic cycle could be a new person, but it also could be that you are recreating or creating a new cycle within a new love. Somebody that is the keeper of the vessels, or the keeper of your heart, or somebody that you hold the key to the heart. Because if you look at this key here, at the end is also that heart shape as well, okay? So this is kind of a double confirmation that there is that energy of kind of, for some of you, renewed love coming in with that 4 of Wands, right? This 11-11 energy, this energy of really being in this place of joy, of fulfillment, of contentment, of excitement, of kind of, even for some of you, it's coming through for sensuality, right? You're in this space, or you're creating either a new love, or opening up to new love, and or a new cycle within love. But there's a lot of romance coming through. There's a lot of celebration as well. So for some of you, that heart is skipping a beat, okay? That key is there to unlock and or thaw out for some. Some of you haven't been in a relationship, in love, or in any kind of romantic anything for a minute and or more. And so there's like that thawing out or that unlocking of the heart as well. But this is very auspicious energy. This new cycle and or this new love or romance has the potential, the possibility to last the test of time. There's a lot of security, a lot of stability within and around this Aquarius. So really don't take that lightly. Really, really know that this message is coming through for you during this time, because you need to know that this is coming in here at the end of June, mid-June, end of June, and moving forward to kind of reawaken the senses within you. Ooh, wow, that sounds good. Okay, all right. Now let's go ahead and move on to your next one here. You've got, you're very close to achieving a goal. So again, Spirit wants this Four of Wands to move over to that as well. Do you see how this is working? You've got the moon with its own, plus the vessel, keeper of the vessel was doubled, and now it's moving over, and now that one's moving over. So you've got this, excuse me, some of you are very close to achieving your goals, whatever that goal is, whether it's new love, creating a new romantic cycle, whether it's money, career. We're going to actually get a little bit more, but there's a lot of passion within that goal for you, okay? Now you also, these two are piggybacking as well, because nothing is set in stone. Some of you have been working towards something, a goal, have been creating something, doing something, moving forward. For some of you, it was a vacation to the ocean is coming through, right? As these two cards are very much kind of amplifying that a bit. Some of you had maybe a vacation somewhere to a forest or a extremely wooded land, or maybe it was camping and something maybe happened, and or you've been working towards something and you are just about ready to give up, or something came through or something happened where you're like, no, it's not going to happen, right? This nothing is set in stone. These two coming together, where you're like, it's not going to happen. Whoa. Or something's come up, or this or that, and Spirit is indicating that there will be a success. Nothing is set in stone. You're very close to achieving your goals, but don't stop before you hit the climax. Don't stop before you get over the mountain. Don't stop before you actually create and get to celebrate the success with that Four of Wands, okay? Nothing, you're very close. It's all right here, Aquarius. It's all right here. And yet, for some of you, you may have felt a setback of in one way or another, or you may have had something come up, or maybe somebody had to cancel if this was a trip in one way or another, or maybe the airlines or something happened, or the car broke down, whatever it is. Spirit is indicating that nothing is set in stone. Some of you feel like there was like something that stamps that said failed, or not paid, or not done, or something, and that was just the end of it. And Spirit's like, that's not it. You're very close. Don't stop before you get your miracle, before you reach the finish line. Don't stop, okay? Because you do have a lot of celebration that's coming forward for and through a big success. There's rewards coming through, but if you're thinking that no matter what, this can't be changed or nothing can happen here, right? Depending on what it is, also Spirit's like, don't live in the past, but nothing is set in stone. There are always different opportunities, different avenues, different paths, different ways for things to be achieved. And sometimes there's a bit of a delay to protect you. That rejection oftentimes is not actually rejection, it's protection. It's something that is redirecting you, or putting you on a different path, or moving you out of the way of something so that you can actually achieve the goal, okay? So Spirit really wants that to come through. There is that reward coming through, even in those moments where it may not look like it's happening, right? Nothing set in stone. You're very close to it. Don't stop before that comes through. Now, to just give a little bit more insight into that, you also have the Seven of Pentacles, or the Seven of Coins coming through, and this is coming through with this energy of patience, right? You've made a huge investment already of time, of your maybe finances, right, of yourself in one way or another, Aquarius, and so you're very close to achieving. Don't stop before that wheel turns all the way in your favor, okay? This is luck. This is fate. It's meant to happen. Nothing is set in stone. Things can turn around that wheel. The tides can turn, Aquarius, and there is that energy that is coming through, that there is a fortunate act that is ready to happen. But if you stop, if you give up, if you quit before that happens, then it's not possible. You won't be celebrating the successes or receiving the rewards if you give up too quick, if you get kind of huffy puffy and decide that it's not, if you let your pride get in the way and sabotage yourself, right? Coming back full circle. Now, Spirit wants one of these, which is very odd because that doesn't seem to be, let's see, whew, jumped right the heck out. What does it say? It says unbound, releasing soul patterns, contracts, and past lives. So see, you letting go of anything that isn't serving you and knowing that you can really unbind yourself, right? And reach that climactic stage, or that over the mountain, that goal achieved, however that comes through for you, right? You get to release old patterns, soul patterns. See, that's coming through. That came through with that keeper of the vessels, for those of you that are kind of thawing out that energy and or opening up to a new love, releasing, unbound. See, breaking the cords, breaking the chains, moving out of whatever kind of energy was potentially keeping you stuck, right? Because you have that energy of self-sabotage and you have that energy of nothing being set in stone. Some of you have been holding yourself back in love, in relationship, in life, letting yourself be confused instead of really stepping up and breaking the chains and stuff. So that's going to be huge for you over this time. Look at things, figure out, reflect on what it is that you need to do to gain clarity in whatever way, and release the patterns, the contracts, and past lives, or chains or bonds that you have to anything that might be seen as prideful and or something that you feel like nothing can change, or that's just the way it is. It's coming through that may be as far as money goes, because you've got the dice. Some of you need to take a risk and or kind of roll the dice to allow yourself to be in a different position, to allow yourself to break free, to be unbound, and to move in a new direction, on a new path, and or to move forward in any way, shape, or form. Okay, some of you have been really holding yourself back. Now, that was interesting that was one. Let's get one of these, and then we're going to get a fortune from the fortune bowl over there to close this mid-June reading for you, Aquarius. I do hope that this has been helpful for you and has given you some insight. We're not done just yet. Oh, okay. No, that's too many. Let's see, just one, Spirit. Okay. You got the Revealer of Truth. See, this one has come out a few times. The Coyote. Don't take things too seriously, right? Nothing is set in stone. Don't get in your own way. Don't let your pride get in the way, right? Don't take yourself so seriously. Allow yourself to have a good time. Allow yourself to achieve your goals. Allow yourself to let go of the old patterns, the old contracts, right? What rules are you making for yourself, Aquarius? It's time to break those, to take a risk, to roll the dice, and to allow for yourself to move into this beautiful energy of being open, having that celebration, having that success, really allowing for rewards to come through, really being in the space of committing and investing in yourself, and after in others as well, right? Because you can't give from an empty cup, right? Revealer of Truth, really looking at why you might be self-sabotaging if you are, and or what is going on within that. Okay, make time to play. Great wisdom comes from laughing at your own folly. Look out for the traps and tricks of life and learn from them. So see, just double confirmation. Don't let pride get in your way. The Revealer of Truth, the truth will come out either way. This is the very first thing that we talked about. What if people are going around, or that person that's like, I sure have a lot to say, or I've got a lot to, right, to bring out, or this or that. If it is not truthful, let the truth come out in the wash. The truth will come out. Revealer of Truth, Aquarius. Let life be fun. Let life be simple. Let life be easy. Okay, you get to choose, you get to decide. Sometimes it's not as easy, but if you're bound up, if you're all bound and wound, it's even more difficult. So unbind, okay, or become unbound. Let's get one, let's see here, fortune for you for the rest of June. It says you have the ability to undertake and complete anything you desire. Shut up. See? You're very close to achieving your goal. Again, double confirmation, double confirmation, Aquarius. You have the ability to undertake and complete anything you desire. You're very close to achieving your goal. Don't give up before you get over the mountain. All right? No, nothing is set in stone. You can always come from a different direction, roll the dice, take a risk, let the wheel turn in your favor, Aquarius, because that is exactly what is working to come through for you here, okay? I do intend this resonated with you and for you. If it did, please do hit the like button and share this video. It does help others to be able to see these messages that might not otherwise. Also, feel free to hit that subscribe button and the bell icon so you're notified every time I upload new readings. It's right down there. Make sure you're subscribed. You're here, right? And you keep showing up. I know you do because I see it on the back end of my analytics. You're all showing up. So make sure you're hitting the subscribe button and waving your hand, letting everybody know that you're here. Also hit the like button, right? As always, I do wish you lots of hope, lots of joy, and lots of love with all of your current and future endeavors. I'll see you in the next reading.